2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. And it's Will Zalatoris in top spot. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
That'll sting a bit. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. He's currently tied for 12th. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. This lie's not great.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 1 over for the event. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there. 4 right.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Yeah, we'll take that. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Harold Varner III. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the fifth is another.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, that'll work. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Okay, steady now. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Ooh. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, the par 5 sixth, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Rich, the 3M Open reinstated on tour here at TPC Twin Cities in Minnesota. It used to have some Champions Tour events being played here, but now the tour in general is here, and it really is a great opportunity for any new player to sort of announce themselves to the world.
It is. There's not a lot of history at this event, being at this venue at TPC Twin Cities. Brand new, about 3 years ago now. But it is an opportunity, as the field isn't historically as strong as some of the other tour events, for a young player, somebody new to the game, to get their first win and hopefully propel their career to greater heights. In saying that, though, Minnesota, Minneapolis is such a golf-rich town. I mean, the major championships at Hazeltine, especially the 2002 PGA Championship won by, moi, of course. It's a great golfing city, Luke. I mean, it truly is outstanding. The fans come out, and they're just so into it. They're behind it. They love it. And the players, when we get here, you know that you're in for a fun week because everybody in this city really seems to get behind this tournament.
I love your walk down memory lane, Beeman. You're absolutely entitled to it. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th?
There's really no reason to be because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied. That dog will hunt.
Even for the day, in a share of 10th position. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A tie for 4th place if you can hold this putt. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Over to the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Oh, how good was that?
Yes, gotta think that's a certain birdie from there.
Currently has a share of 2nd place. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Needs this to kick a bit left. This would be a great up and down. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt.
Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Reg, good position for this player, just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
Yes, but 3 back with 9 to go, they're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start firing at every flag stick they can see.
Attaboy, good shot. Time for the second shot at the 10th. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks like this one's going to the beach.
Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, there's the line, the greenside bunker. Can they get this one up and down?
Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Nicely done. Even for the day, in a share of 9th position. Time now for the 4th shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Lovely effort that. An opportunity to make their par.
That's a good putt to make, that one. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at HV3. Oh, yeah, a thing of beauty. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Rich the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Just didn't drop.
11 feet to the cup.
Oh, just missed. Putting for bogey.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's catch up with Harold Varner. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. The driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
From around 140 yards here.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Great shot. And this one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Ouch, that hurts.
A par putt awaits.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
You like that, didn't you? Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Opting for the 5-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And back to the course with the live action.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Now 7 shots behind after that. And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Good stroke. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
Well struck. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400+ attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward. 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
This is what bad luck looks like. Just off the fairway, but sitting really down.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
That's it. It's okay. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
This would be a good putt to make for 71. Oh, so close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That's all she wrote, folks. His work is done here.
Well, that was another spectacular day's viewing. I certainly enjoyed bringing the action alongside Rich Beem. And Henny, what did you witness down there? A victory over Harold Varner III?
Luke, I don't even know what I witnessed. I need to go and sit in a dark room and think about that. I saw some incredible shots pulled off that should never have been pulled off, and in the end, Harold Varner III was beaten. I think this player will be so pleased with that they'll use the confidence and just propel themselves forward in the next event and beyond.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.